Welcome to the Cumulus Community Calendar. If your group or community organization would like to spread the word about your upcoming events, email us at psa@cumulus.com. That's psa@cumulus.com, and we will include you in a future show. Here is this week's Cumulus Community Calendar.
Yoga at the Station, May 13th. Hosted by the Fire Museum of Texas and Melody Butler Yoga, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., open to the public. Spring Family Arts Day, hosted by the Art Museum of Southeast Texas, Saturday, May 18th, 10 to 2 p.m. Tan Healthcare hosts mobile medical day clinics in May. Call 550-1067 to schedule your visit for more information.
Tom Neal, Director of the Museum of the Gulf Coast in Port Arthur, Texas, 700 Proctor Street. We're open Mondays through Saturdays, 9 to 5, and then for special events. The museum is really growing. We're in our 25th year of operation, and our 24th year we just completed. We broke every attendance record we've ever had since the day we opened, and that's in spite of all of the conditions. We all are still suffering with Harvey, but we're real excited. Local people have reconnected. They realize what's going on at the museum. TripAdvisor considered it the number one spot to go to for visitors coming in. And in fact, we have and what's even surprises me, between 8 and 20 foreign countries come through our doors every month. 33 to 40 states come through our doors every month. And what's interesting, a lot of local people now are knocking the doors down. We've had special events. We have all kinds of neat events there. We have family fun days. Our last one we had with our Christmas time, we had over 900 people come through on a Saturday from 10 to 2. It's free for kids and their families. It gives them an opportunity to come in and be able to see the museum on a Saturday. The museum is an interesting story. It tells, and it's an interesting blend of message because it covers from before early man all the way through a pop culture. So many museums you'll go, I want to go see the Rauschenberg Museum, the father of pop art. You go to that museum and you go through that museum, and at the end of it, you've seen Robert Rauschenberg. People come to our doors, they want to see Janis Joplin, they want to see the Big Bopper or ZZ Top or Robert Rauschenberg, and by the time they're through, they picked up Jimmy Johnson, and they picked up Jamal Charles and Wade Phillips and G.W. Bailey, and the list goes on. Even people don't realize sometimes that the fans of Gone with the Wind, Sue Ellen, Scarlett's sister in Gone with the Wind, was from Port Arthur, Texas, Evelyn Keyes. And so they come in and they think they're coming in for 30 minutes or an hour, and 3.5 hours later, they find out there's a tremendous amount of information to see. We have something new the way we're telling the story now. We're adding kiosks throughout the museum. Right now we have 3 of them in place, one telling the story of the Texas Navy. A lot of people don't know we had a Texas Navy back when Sam Houston and Santa Anna were fighting, but we did, and they actually preserved Texas, is given credit for keeping Santa Ana from getting it. Even after he signed off at San Jacinto, he continued to fight and battle through the Navy for another 7 years until he finally gave up and sold the territory and made Texas part of the United States. We have a kiosk in our Notable People area and also in the Rauschenberg Gallery, which tells the story of Robert and helps you understand what how he came up with the concepts of pop art and modern pop art. The Andy Warhols and all these people worshipped the work of Robert Rauschenberg, who grew up right in Port Arthur, Texas. So we have so many neat messages, so much entertainment. Kids can enjoy themselves. We have all kinds of opportunities, and we have a lot of special events. Book signings we've had. Wade Phillips came and signed a book here about a year ago, Son of Bum. Jamal Charles came in and signed a book, Little Joe Washington, and so the list goes on as we're continuing to have a lot of events there at the museum. We ask people to watch our Facebook page because that's where we announce a lot of the things that are happening. If they connect to that, they can find out what's coming up. Even better, just become a member. It doesn't cost that much, but it helps support the pay light bill for the museum. And we notify you all the great things that are coming up. So, we have so many interesting stories. So come on and see us down at the Museum of the Gulf Coast, 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Thank you for listening to this week's Cumulus Community Calendar. For more information about these events and more, please visit this station's website. If your group or community organization would like your event to be included in an upcoming show, please email us at psa@cumulus.com. That's psa@cumulus.com. We want to help you help our community with the Cumulus Community Calendar.